morning, evening, whichever it is. But just going to show y'all a little trick on gluing up the blue tape method. So got a little box that we're going to kind of glue up and see how it goes. Blue tape method really only works doing miters. So miters generally means that you're going to be dealing with ingrain, and we all know that ingrain to ingrain is one of the world's weakest joints. And the biggest problem with ingrain to ingrain is that trees wick water up through ingrain. So in order to stop that, and I swear until my uncle taught me, I was kind of unaware, is titering your joints. All right, so titering, we're just going to put a little bit of a slurry on all the ingrain. So really wet mix of glue. And what that does is it lets it soak up into the ingrain, and we're going to let it dry so that the next coat doesn't just soak up. We've kind of put some sealer on there. All right. And generally, anytime I kind of start to teach somebody about glue up, get them in the shop, I always ask them, why do we wet the wood? And no one ever gets it right. They all love to say to get it clean, and that's not the case. The reason you wet wood before you put glue on it is to start the capillary action of the wood. Start soaking it up there. And that way it gets back up into the pores, and you get, the proteins from that glue bonding across, multiple cells in that wood. Okay, so like I said, for titering, we just kind of do a slurry of glue, and we're going to let that soak in. So like I said, I just wet the wood, keep a really wet brush, and then just kind of move it around. And once we get all these coated, just going to give it 10 minutes, and then we'll get back to the glue up. All right. While this is drying, which I did put a second coat, but you can kind of see the haze on there. That's pretty much all you need. But what you don't want when we do the blue tape method, you don't want all the little burrs on the end here. So I'm going to go ahead and sand that while I'm waiting on it to dry. But before I do so, I need to transfer my marks on what piece each piece is, because I'm going to lose it if I leave it there. Point here is you don't want it too slick after doing that, so you're just giving a little bit of surface abrasion. There we go. Also, when you titered it, the oils can come to the surface, so kind of giving yourself a fresh new substrate. So this should be one. Just gonna get them all lined up. Tape out. All right, get them all lined up. Get your tape out. I might have to stop recording this for a minute and charge my phone. So I don't really want much overhang. It gets in the way and then you don't know what to do with it. Brace it so when you push on that little section it doesn't go toppling in. Good. I like to do one more just down the center line. Make sure nothing come up. Careful, you don't want to screw up your tape. Alright. Layer on down. Now we are going to glue her on up. Which side of this looks the best? I think you should be facing up. Oh, oh no. Just get her all lined up. And this is what shirt tape comes in handy. Always leave a piece or two on your shirt. A little wonky there, but I'm able to pull it in. Tape it on down. All right. And that is the blue tape method of clamping.